10 seconds remain.
And we are back for game 2 here at Cobble Trade. Neon Esports against Dark Horse. The first game was a bit of a stomp, honestly. Neon Esports just completely outclassing their opponents, making sure that they never had a chance, and it looked a bit too easy, to be fair, and it was easy. I think last pick Meepo didn't work out for Dark Horse at all. Luna got a bit too huge, and of course Lashrak, he destroyed his mid lane and just went on to destroy the map after that. There was absolutely no stopping him. There was a good fight, as the Dark Horse have shown us. They did wipe Neon Esports once, but that wasn't enough at this point in time. And after that, a small mistake, a small misstep, and Neon Esports just came in and finished what they started. So they're gonna go for Lash once again, this time joined by Phoenix. And in the meantime, Dark Horse are open up with a Kanka as well as Io. And from what I'm seeing, Marcy is still in the pool. Marcy, good against Phoenix. Marcy, excellent with Io. So that could be a possibility. And it's a lot of fun to watch that because honestly, this is just like, it's an insanely powerful combo. It is so hard to lane against Io Marcy. Too much damage, too much shared lifesteal. Maybe Launch Root Marcy could work. Because they already have shared lifesteal. Imagine 3 targets just sharing lifesteal between them. But probably won't see it. It's going to be Elder Titan for Neon Esports. A nice damage amplification for Lesh is what I'm seeing right now. So Lesh, who had an already amazing game last time by Ken, this time will even have some extra oomph behind him if needed. Liking what I'm seeing on Neon Dark Horse, Snapfire or Marcy should be considered at the very least. I'm not saying they should be picked here immediately, but they should be considered. Because you need to deal with Ek, and you need somebody to lane with Io. Maybe it's just going to be like a casual Gyro once again. As I said, I don't think there was a problem with Gyro. I think Meepo was a big problem here for Dark Horse. Never really took off the ground. Had maybe a couple of good moments, but that's about it.
Dire's turn to pick.
He's going to be Lion for now. So some extra control and burst damage, and they're going to go Marcy. Okay, this is I like. So we have Io Marcy, we have Kanka in the mid lane most likely, and Lion is going to be laning with any core, depending on what Neon are going to show. It is going to be a last pick carry for Dark Horse from the looks of it, unless they want to play carry Marcy.
5 seconds.
And there are many good options. Typically, against Slash, you just want something bursty, right? Like, you want something that can just jump the Slash and destroy him quickly, or something that does mind go Mickey B early and still has impact. So, specifically, I'm thinking of Razor's Band, never mind. Maybe a Jug-type hero? Jug is okay here in this game in particular. Lion Jug is also a good lane.
Radiant's turn to battle.
Primal Beast for Neon Esports is going to be an off-lane hero for them. Primal Phoenix, not the strongest of lanes. Lion on top of it, a bit problematic. Interesting.
Dire's turn to ban.
I think if I'm Dark Horse, I just want the heroes that can kill Primal Beast. Or threaten him at the very least. And should be fine.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Still thinking. So Dark Horse, they're also banning carries. They don't want to play against. Get rid of Kunkka for now. Surprisingly, Neon Esports are banning mid laners. They're banning Puck.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. It is Radiant's ban. Radiant's turn. They must choose.
Last pick, Wind Ranger for Neon Esports. One of the few heroes who can survive against Io Marcy, I guess. Do you think it's gonna be Kunkka one or Marcy one? Interesting.
10 seconds.
I like the pick. I think it's okay. But for Dark Horse,
5 seconds.
they need something to lane into Phoenix Primal Beast to his Lion. Possibly a hybrid type hero. Or maybe go for a hero that's good against Wind Ranger. I don't know. I still think Io Marcy is okay against Wind Ranger, and they can go play carry. They're gonna go DK.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Who's gonna take it? It's gonna be DK mid and Kunkka off lane. So it is gonna be position 1 Marcy with Io. Not a fan of that. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not a big fan of that at all. I think Marcy is really strong as an offlaner because she has high tempo, but her farming potential is limited. If she goes, she can't really go for a farming item, right? It's unlikely that she's gonna go for Maelstrom, maybe Battle Fury, but even that sounds kind of suspicious. Doesn't sound good at all. So a bit of a problem in that regard, in my opinion. I do prefer what I've seen here. Oh, that's a nice Marcy set. Kind of interesting looking. A ninja set, I'll call it. Maybe it's just bugged. I don't know.
Prepare for battle.
And we are in the game. It's gonna be Ken now running towards mid. They will meet with small KK. I don't think anyone saw each other, but both smokes got revealed. So, no wards placed yet. A pretty deep dive here by Bombi. He is behind the enemy lines. Will have to disable the Watcher. Creates... I think that now they think that they are set up here for the top lane, while in reality, they are setting up for the river fight. The vision's been placed by
and
Dark Horse, it's a pretty defensive. Okay, so they see CDR and Ken. They know that their high ground is safe. Without Lash, I don't think there is a kill there.
Straight to the bottom with you. You don't have the sack.
Yes, bleed for me. Long live the queen, the real queen.
now the fight resumes. But will it follow the same thread?
A bit of a skirmish.
Trained hard.
Unfer gets close to Primal Beast.
Now for the final
Should be a split for the Bruins. Nothing too exciting happening here during the early stages of the game. And everyone's just kind of coming to their lane. CDR was thinking of maybe poking slightly, decided against it. There is a threat of Torrent and what is called Earth Spike into Torrent. They're gonna open up their own small camp.
impugned.
And proceed to a pretty... I want to say it's going to be a very chill laning stage. But I'm not entirely sure. CDR already with a deny here on the range creep. So some extra efficiency. Another deny. Castaway should be fine. So this bottom lane, I don't think there is a kill threat either way. Mid lane, kind of the same. Ken is going to have a better time in terms of last hitting, of course being ranged. And small KK will have to wait until he gets at least level 2 or 3 of Dragon's Blood to be completely sustainable in this lane. But in general, should be fine. Top lane is where the action probably will be. I'm not entirely sure, but I hope. And we are seeing a slow on Bombi. They know that he has no dive, so they're going on the offensive and taking all the damage here on this Phoenix. The slow, so is it going to be enough? One more hit, and Lanfer will take the frag. QIQX will survive, will get level 2 out of it, and now Sidekick is available, so yeah, this lane is now officially broken. Just look at the heals coming from QIQX. Had Salve, of course, this is Salve mostly, but the sustain coming in from Sidekick, it should not be underestimated. This lane is going to be exceptionally powerful. The problem is, how well is it going to scale? How well is it going to farm? It's a different question altogether. For now, though, he got a bit quiet. Let's watch something else. Bottom lane. This lane is probably going to be quiet as well. Ionia is level 2, so they have Torrent, they have Earth Spike, and potentially Mana Drain, but they can't really utilize it into anything. Castaway coming in with 106 damage, will get stunned once. One hit onto a unit, he is taking a beating here. And yeah, Castaway, good trades here altogether. But those trades, I don't think they're exactly leading to a kill quite yet. I don't think like CDR really wants to commit to anything either. He's absolutely fine just safely farming here until he's level 4, 5 maybe. So that Power Shot is level 2, he has Wind Run, maybe even takes an early level of Shackle Shot to set up some Elder Titan hits. And that's when they strike. Not before that. The game's gonna resume. CDR Not even committing to anything, just getting some hits in. A unit taking a lot of damage here. Pretty strong power shot enabler on Castaway. Has natural order level 1. Keyboard something. Maybe he has a cat, because my cat loves to sit on my keyboard, and sometimes it does require a pause in Dota. So let's just assume it's going to be a cat. JG. Top lane. Marcy has a bracer band. A lot of universal heroes are now building 2 out of 3 of those small items.
Now shall the battle turn.
To a future of grief.
The true heroes are the ones who
Hopefully the keyboard is fixed. UI Geeks going for a pull. Bombi will take away some of the gold here by getting last hits. And while this is happening, Lunfer did go for an aggressive play with this pose, but of course can't really capitalize on it in any way. Stun on Castaway. Slow. 1 hit. It's not a lot. Sheep dodging the arrow masterfully. Is it going to be enough, though, for him to survive in this situation? It looks like it will be. So Lotus is going to go the way of Sheep, but he took a beating for it. I'm not even sure whether it was worth it or not.
Denied.
Castaway full HP. High mana as well. Can realistically do anything he wants right now. Power shot off the mark. A stun into Torrent. Castaway will just walk from it. I guessed correctly. Went for the other direction. Top lane, they're not going on the offensive all that often. Between Marcy and Io, they're just kind of chilling and farming. Marcy has good creep stat, but it's not going to be perfect, and Marcy is not a farming hero. I don't know why they aren't playing more aggressively, but I hope to see some active movements from them already. While this is happening, mid lane Ken is dominating in terms of... well, he's not dominating, but he has slightly more denies. That's about it. Wind Ranger is having fun on CDR. Ken is having fun. Primal Beast is doing okay. They did use Overcharge and tried for an aggressive play. But deep under tower, not exactly possible. So still playing efficiency. Still playing efficiency here on the side of Dark Horse.
eager to know Dire's whereabouts.
Such an exciting lane, but not doing much quite yet. He is maxing out sidekick, of course, as a carry. He does that. From his quick buy, I'm not seeing any offensive farming item. Oh, they are gonna go for JG. A lot of slows, trample used. And yeah, this combination is extremely powerful. From, like, just look at it. They just went onto one of the tankiest heroes in the game, ate an Uproar and Trample level 2. They're both full HP, while Primal Beast is at half HP. Any other combination is probably dead. In the meantime, though, bottom lane, a unit is gonna die to Castaway. It is Ken rotation, and Sheep is probably gonna be the next one to fall, taking some tower hits here on Ken, but ultimately will be able to survive and maybe even start working on this tower. From the looks of it, he decided not to, because he needs to address the pressure in the mid lane. And the tower is still gonna be standing. They did get 2 kills, lost some resources in the process, and the rune control is probably gonna go the way of Dark Horse because he got really zoned out. No, Neon are gonna take it. Bombi sees the illusion rune and understands that Leshrac doesn't really want it, doesn't really need it. Oh, they are slowing down small KK. Body blocks. Can they actually commit? Oh, nice hex here by Sheep and Bombi. They are turning around on him, and with an extra damage amplification from Overcharge, it is going to be a kill. Ken is gonna get his bottle refilled. They want to go for QIQX. Can they? No, it doesn't look like they can. Ken is still half HP, not drinking his bottle quite yet for some reason. What? Okay, now he's drinking it. But it's not the kind of start he had last time, right? Like, it's a completely different game. Going forward, actually. Chasing. But, yeah. Rune-wise, it's going to be a 1-for-1. Bombi won't even get level 3, actually, from the rune. And Ionit is going to claim the one for his team. Out of all heroes on Dark Horse, he's the one struggling the most. He's only level 4 now. 7 minutes in. So not having fun at all. He's close to level 5. And I think Kanka should be able to recover. Right? Like, it's a hero that has good farming potential. Mid lane though, small KK, once again pressuring the lane. There is a setup. They are going to go for a slow, a sleep. No stun quite yet. Can't really get close by. A ravage by Sheep here. And they are turning around with the help of QIQX. They are keeping this Dragonite really safe. And the lack of resources really punishing Leshrac. He needed to go base, but he also needed to address the mid lane. So the end result is, I think this tower is falling. It's just cheap damage over and over and over and over again. And also small KK now gets an amplified damage rune. So with that, definitely should be a kill. They also find a kill here in the bottom lane. It is a rotation by Lanfert. They are doing really well here in this one. Small KK also jumping cannon, getting him killed somehow. And all across the map, cores on the side of Neon are falling. It is not going to be a repeat of game 1 from the looks of it. It is going to be a completely different beast altogether.
Going for my food.
Some stacks being made here. A bit of a small lead here for Dark Horse, but all 3 cores inside of Neon are keeping it close, keeping it within reach, let's call it.
Dire's bottom tower is in danger. Scanning for enemies.
Can't really go for aggressive plays like they did last time. Ken is still in a bit of a recovery mode. Last game, I think by this point he had a Kaya, and in this one, he's still struggling to get it. They did go for a smoke play to take a lot of stacks here, and I think they're going to go for the same kind of play once again. Bombi has a smoke, Ken has level 9 maxed out Diabolic Edict. Yeah, they're going to go for the stacks. It's going to be a pretty quick and easy way to take a lot of gold and maybe fully recover economically here. I think he is catching up to Dragonite off the back of this play. Should be able to get the quad. Is even turning on Diabolic Edicts, and yeah, this is gonna be his Kaya as well as something else close by. It did cost him most of his resources, so he will need to rotate out of this lane.
dire scan, on the hunt for radiant forces.
They see a unit. He's just pushing in the lane. Doesn't really care about much.
Should look to their bottom tower.
CDR is close to his Maelstrom. But a pretty passive game on both sides. In fact, a very passive game on both sides. Bottom lane, relocate onto Castaway. They will come, and I think Castaway is just dead almost immediately. There's absolutely no stopping this Marcy Io combination. Again, the problem is, how does he farm? He is going for a Battle Fury. Okay, so that's the answer to the question. He's gonna be farming with a Battle Fury.
Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
So he's not gonna really push the tempo as much as he's just gonna play a typical Battle Fury core. QIQX just canceled his TP. I don't know where he was going, but decided against it. So far, not seeing any aggressive plays on the side of Neon Esports. And there is a smoke here by both Small KK and Sheep. No blink on Small KK, has to just walk towards the tower. So it's not going to be a kill, but it is going to be a tower destruction. JG going for a stack. They need to protect it if they want to get the benefits from it. And Small KK, maybe he's a bit unhappy that he went for an earlier Mage Slayer as opposed to a Blink Dagger, but so far it's working out. Mid lane, oh, in a lot of trouble here on this scan, but maybe not. He's turning around on Sheep, and his finger has already been used. This creep just ruins the whole play, and because of it, Ken has to run away. Will be able to, but didn't get a kill on Lion. This creep, of course, definitely employee of the months. They will find Bombi. Bombi could go for an egg, but of course, being in the middle of so many heroes, absolutely no point in doing so. So it's just gonna be a kill going the way of Dark Horse with no trade. But at least Lesh gets away.
Dire should look to their bottom tower.
Pretty even game. More stacks being killed by Can. He's just cosplaying a Luna, basically. Stuns are being thrown. He's gonna use his shield rune, so should be able to tank through the stack easily. Will maybe even go for the one next to the wall. Oh no, it was cleared before, never mind. So after all said and done, this Slash is #1 net worth. Some problems for Bombi. Oh no, it's not problems, he's just hacking. Everybody's just playing farm. Okay, so when two teams are playing farm, and when two teams are thinking that they have a better later stage of the game, one of them is definitely mistaken. In my opinion here, it is Dark Horse who are mistaken. I feel like in the later portions of the game, Wind Ranger and Leshrak with Elder Titan as a support behind them with the Astral Spirit and Natural Order Aura, I think they will cut through them like butter. But maybe it's gonna be different. Let's see. Small KK, does he have a blink? Not yet. Oh, he's not even going for a blink. Okay, he's going Manta style straight away. Very passive kind of approach. I don't like it. I want to see Blink Dagger on TK in every single game. Small KK, so he's playing like a farming, scaling core who misses last hit on the catapult. But yeah, that's his idea. I'm gonna hit fast, I'm gonna run fast, I'm gonna destroy towers, and the enemy cannot retaliate quite yet. And he is correct in the assessment that the enemy cannot retaliate, as they are still farming up. The problem is, they are farming, you're not killing them. Oh, Io in some trouble. Well, no trouble anymore. He's just dead. And the aggressive plays coming from Neon are precise and quick. Ken also has regeneration rune. Can they go for Marcy? I don't think so. I don't think they need to, really. So Marcy is playing Battle Fury into BKB. Makes absolute sense. Skips talent at level 10. Might actually go for lifesteal at level 10. Maybe not. No, she's gonna... Yeah, she's going for lifesteal. CDR. High unit. Blade Mail. Turned on. Ken. In the middle of things. Has regeneration or nice stun into 2 with the follow-up from JG. A unit is getting trampled. It's gonna be a kill on 2 already. They are also committing the egg. Marcy is in the thick of things, trying to destroy the egg, but it's impossible to do while you're being pulverized. And they also find QIQX IO, and it's gonna be 4 dead on the side of Dark Horse just like that. Yeah, that's why I said Marcy is a better position 3 than she's a position 1, because, well, position 3 would have had BKB by now and could go for the kind of play that she wants to go. Maybe like a Blink Dagger DK could also do something, but right now it feels like Dark Horse, they don't really have a play. Unless it's Kanka, like, slow initiating onto somebody with his X into Torrent combination. There is no play for Dark Horse, and that's a bit of a problem. When you cannot make plays, you are at the mercy of your opponent. And the only thing you can do is split and farm. Marcy is farming decently fast, though. Like, my biggest complaint was that she... Oh, a unit died. Yeah. My biggest complaint about Marcy as a carry is that she doesn't farm, but with Battle Fury, she will be able to farm. The problem is, will Neon allow her to do that? It looks like the answer is no. They're taking kills left and right. Also TPing towards top lane. They see small KK. Nice stun is maybe something Sheep can do. Yep, a stun into 2. Small KK does not get saved by it. With a really... Maybe Rello? Rello? No, Rello isn't available. QIQX will also be cut down. Yes, this is game over, guys. I think Lion delayed his stun by maybe half a second. So Pulverize connected twice, and it allowed Lesh to close the gap, essentially, and that was a big problem here. Lesh also has Arcane Rune in his bottle right now. This is not looking too great here for Dark Horse. They will have a one timing left. I think that BKB on Marcy is a big difference maker. The fact that Dragon Knight will have Manta style, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares about this Dragon Knight Manta style. Nobody cares about... Well, Torrent Storm is a big thing, but it's far away. BKB on Marcy is the next big timing on Dark Horse, unless they can find a high priority kill. And I'm thinking Lesh specifically, but unless they can find Lesh with the BKB Marcy, I think this game is just done. And so far, Ken just landing every single stun in the game, getting another kill, and accelerating even further. Bloodstone ready. I was about to say that Bloodstone got some charges. I don't know what that, like, lapse of the blast from the past. Bloodstone no longer gets charges. Hasn't been the case for probably close to a decade now. But yeah, got some Bloodstone charges, let's call it that. Small KK here on the defense. Might be in some trouble actually, but BKB is ready on Marcy. They know about it. They are chasing towards Kanka. Oh, he was trying to enter the backlines and didn't work out for them at all. Stun onto Lesh. BKB on Marcy. She is using it. She is being focused on Lesh, and Lesh is gonna die. But Marcy is also zoned out from the fight. Can she rejoin? Thinking about it. QIQX in position. Buyback from Kanka. Sheep will fall to the egg. 2-for-1 exchange because Ayunin did both. Buyback. Small KK. Still on top of supports. Castaway will fall. So it's gonna be a 2-for-2. Chase continues though. Can they catch something else? No, they won't be able to. The BKB reveal did pay off. I have, like, my condition for staying in this game for Dark Horse was that Marcy with BKB kills Lesh, and that's exactly what happened. They did kill Lesh. I think this game is still playable because of it. It did cost them dearly. They had to buy back on Kanka, so now Kanka is as far away from his Aghanims as he was before. But it is showing us that they can kill Lesh. As long as they can burst him down, even when throwing everything at him, I think they're going to be in an okay position. Wind Ranger is a strong carry into a single target, but unless it's a pick-off, her teamfight presence is kind of you know, like it's not really, she's not really doing much. She's mostly just focusing the single target down. That's why she's usually not played as a carry, or when she's played as a carry, she's played like a mid laner mostly, where she set up fights, where she kills a priority target, but doesn't really deal the overwhelming damage. This is Lash's job. Who now has Yules if he wants to? Probably will go for it. Eating clarities.
Scanning for enemies.
I like Yules here. Wind Waker is really strong. Rotating towards the Roche pit. Scan will not connect. Bottom lane. Unfair. We'll just exit. Going for Basher next and straight into Nullifier after that. I like this build. For me? Are they gonna ulti for it? No, I think they just take it like that. I think they have to ulti for it. They have to ulti for it, guys. Can you? No need. Okay. With overcharge, it's enough. Sheep now has his shard, a pretty good one against Lash actually, because now you have 60% magic resistance, so you can stand there in the middle of things. But it is a Tormy for motion exchange. Cannon will have second life. Running towards Twin Gate, will rotate towards top. No? Yes? They see Dragon Knight. Does he want Dragon Knight? I don't think they want Dragon Knight. Yeah, they don't want Dragon Knight. They want to go bottom. Going forward and can. Towers are going to be falling quickly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Diabolic Edict working overtime. Creeps are being killed. Yeah, this tower is gone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, JG will be caught off guard in the middle lane. Got split up from his team. It wasn't even a Relicate Blade, it was just a Blink Dagger reveal on Lion.
Gold for Lightfall. Radiant's courier
Bombi
has been killed.
was trying to steal some creeps, ended up helping, and DK get some extra efficiency. Cheap chasing after CDR. Trying to get away here on Wind Ranger, stun of the mark. Wind Ranger also has BKB, so she can hard commit on any single target for 9 seconds. I think she's unkillable during those 9 seconds. Can commit for a unit who has no buyback, but has Torrid Storm. But preferably she goes on Marcy, I think, and just never stops hitting her in a fight. Or Io, but I prefer Marcy. I think they can kill Marcy with a play like that. There is enough damage right now with the aura. Oh, Io, what are you doing here, buddy? QIQX just dead.
Reduce to your elements.
What was he? Oh, it was a relic plate. Okay, there was a Relo back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You're gonna take another tier 2. Still second life on Lash.
Every coin helps.
Blowing up towers. Now DK has an Aghanims. Not level 18 quite yet. Initiation from JG. Can they keep him in place long enough? Small KK going for a Manta play, but he is being chased. Everything is thrown at him, and Focus Fire is working overtime. Small KK will end up falling. CDR will claim the life on Dragon Knight, as well as a 474 gold bounty. An immediate rotation towards top lane. That's where Lash wants to play, because it's last tier 2 standing on the side of Dark Horse, and they want to clear the outer ring before committing to the high ground push. But I like this movement here from Sheep. Him and Marcy are coming in for a gank. Maybe they can burst down Lash even without their DK. Are they gonna try? I feel like they decided against it. Maybe Ken is in position. JG is also in position. Ek is available. They're jumping in. Ken. He's gonna get bursted down quickly. Polarize is available. It's gonna cut the Yeah, BKB is going to be cut short, and Ken is still surviving through this. He's going to lose his first life, but the stun will connect onto Marcy. Marcy trying to jump out, will be able to. No, Bombi will finish off her with a Fire Spirit. Just enough damage to kill off this Marcy. It is going to be in exchange for Aegis on Ken, but this Aegis was already expiring in a minute and a half, so Aegis well used, I say. Small KK still not level 18. That's the big problem, right? That's the biggest problem here. And Ken, he's just going high ground. Oh, nice shackle shot onto 2. Doesn't really do much for you, but looks cool. They will destroy the vision. And they won't be able to breach high ground just like that. We'll have to go for an economy play across the map. Rotating towards the enemy Tormentor, pinging out the rune that's gonna spawn in about a minute. So that's gonna be their idea. Ken got his level 3 token. Does he get the Flame Cloak? Oh, he gets Craggy Coat. Maybe even better. 12 extra armor. Well, 20 extra armor, actually. Against Marcy? Probably one of the best items. Honestly, he's already at 36. He's gonna be at 48 armor. I don't think Marcy kills him anymore. Marcy is pretty farmed. She has Nullifier. She's the second highest net worth score in the game. But I feel like this slash is out of the realm of possibility for her. Going for Chrysalis next, just to have some extra oomph in a fight. Roshan is going to be his next objective, so it's going to be a quiet game for another couple of minutes. 2-3 minutes, we're just going to chill, guys. Wisdom rune for Ken, he's now level 20, so damage reduction talent is available. Bottom lane, JG is going to claim their rune. He's gonna take it, will have to take it, otherwise it would be stolen. But it might be at the cost of his own life. The Relicate is also coming. Ken, in the thick of things, trying to survive here versus Marcy. And a nice shackle shot onto to just throw everything. And they will kill the IO Wisp combo. Triple kill for CDR. Can they cancel TP for Small KK? They will be able to with the Yules. And Small KK, he's stuck here. He's not a Black Dragon quite yet. So that means he cannot fly away. Oh no, he's gonna be level 18, but he used his ultimate when he was level 17. Ooh, that was not it. The attack was kind of nice, but it was so close to the base. And now, with 4 that, I feel like Neon can go further. There is a full-on Ethereal Blade now in Phoenix. Not exactly the best item, considering that Marcy already has Nullifier. So, in a sense, it's already been countered. But it's not like she's gonna have Nullifier at all times, right? The mid lane pushed in. All the lanes are being pushed in. They don't go on high ground. So, it looks like they're gonna wait for Roche. Considering, yeah, by the time they fix all their lanes, Dark Horse have already respawned. But Neon surely feels like they are in the driver's seat, kind of outclassing their opponent. Castaway, he is seen, has gem, has to run away. Oh, he's just gonna feed the gem. No. JG's here to help out. The vision is still standing for Dark Horse. They want to fight around it. They are thinking about defending a unit leading the charge. Can he see somebody? Smoke revealed. Primal Beast understands what's happening. A unit tries to run away, jump forward. He gets on top of a unit, sees everyone out of smoke, and decides against going further. But he is coming in strong. He's gonna get jumped though, and everything is thrown at the scan. Can they keep him alive? It looks like they will be able to. He's turning on his ultimate, he's turning on Bloodstone, and they are killing the duo of Io and Marcy. CDR running forward, trying to connect with Dragon Knight, who will be able to. With the slows and the stuns and the breaks, they will have just enough damage, and they will just call it on Dark Horse. 30 minutes in, Neon Esports will claim game number 2. I don't think they've even broke a sweat. That was a bit too easy. because both teams are at the top of the chart, right? Like if you look at the group stage, they are both really high up there, but I think there's a definite difference in class. Maybe game one Dark Horse they did go for an experimental Meepo almost last pick, so that could be been a bit of a problem. Maybe in this one, the Marcy Io, typically on a flame combination, should have been played as a position 1. But all in all, I do feel like Neon are definitely one of the tournament's favorites. And they're going to play one more series today. We're going to go on a short break. It's going to take us some time to get ready.